What's up everyone, welcome to my weekly trading reflection, week 9. Let's get right into it. So in the beginning of the week I took two good trades. First one was a gold trade on Monday. We basically tapped into this minute 15 fair value gap, also tapped the golden pocket. We got a stop rate, we disrespected this internal fair value gap. I saw this order block getting formed and our market entered right there, targeting just confident these equal highs. So basically I didn't want price C going lower than this low because we tapped this equilibrium. We just following the bullish order flow, keeping it simple. The next trade was also a beautiful trade. It was on GBP USD on the same day. Basically everyone started shorting after they saw this break of structure with this low, right? But we have another nice target that got front run. We got like a high right here, an important high time frame high, and it got front run right there. So that's why my draw was still higher, and also just because we were still bullish on every time frame. And if we broke down this low, everyone started shorting, but we were still inside the discount if we take the low from the high. So what happened right here, this is where my point of interest was. We got an SMT, so we made a lower low on Euro USD, but we formed a higher high on GBP USD. So that was my first confirmation. Afterwards we got a very nice displacement. Look at these candles breaking structure with this high. Then I could have entered right here, set a limit on this breaker block, but I was waiting for more structure in order to validate my setup. So after tapping this breaker block and successfully bouncing from it, I market entered right there because that gave me enough conviction and confidence in my setup. And so then I just targeted my draw on liquidity. So beautiful trade. These are really my A+ setups. These are the ones I need to look for in order to become profitable in the market. But after these wins, unfortunately, I got a lot of losses because I was so confident. I had a great start of the week and I just started to trade every little opportunity I saw. For example, this trade, basically we swept 2 times above an hour 4 high. And then we were basically trading right there and we tapped the fair value gap. We displaced right there. I market entered right here. But this is just not enough structure. If I'm looking back at it, these are really the trades that are just really clear to me where price wants to go. But here actually there was still no displacement. We are still in a bullish order flow, so I don't see any big bearish candle with a lot of momentum downwards. We are still respecting the lows, and only here is where we get maybe some kind of a market structure shift, but still no, because we don't manage to displace. We immediately make a bullish candle up. But my main key points, what I wrote down right here, is that it was not a clean setup. It was a choppy day. I should have recognized this. I was too greedy on the stop loss. Price could have still mitigated the order block in premium before going lower. So yeah, again, it was a choppy day. So you really need to know when to trade as a trader, because not trading is also trading, because then you're not losing anything. And that's something I should keep in mind. I should only trade in favorable market conditions. And here also, I put my stop right at this order block, but this could still get mitigated before going lower. So just a rush trade, not waiting for enough structure. I didn't have patience here, so that's why I lost. Next trade, I basically re-entered on my stop loss. Not a good idea, because that's basically revenge trading. But if the bias is still the same, I think it's not revenge trading. I think revenge trading or overtrading is only when you attach emotions to it. And I can't really say that I wasn't feeling emotional, because of course I lost. So yeah, it's a little bit in between. So just my recommendation is to not revenge trade and not put your entry where you got stopped out and then just reverse the opposite bias. That's not a good idea. Still a rush trade, didn't have any patience. And also just after seeing this after seeing this break of structure, I didn't put my stop loss to break even, I think. And I should just see what the market is telling me, right? If we see a break of structure right here and an immediate bullish candle back into the range, then that should tell me that I should just close the trade and my bias is invalidated, because I'm just mirroring my trade. Like, it has to go down, it has to go down. But if the price is telling me, if the price action is telling me that it is not going down, that I should take actions accordingly. So put my stop loss to break even, take profits, just close the trade. So yeah, these are really the things I need to work on. Just trade management and just patience, because this was not a good setup. The next trade was also a good trade, but we were on the high time frame. We were bearish. My main key takeaway from this trade is basically we had a sweep right here, we had a break of structure, the first fair value gap got respected, so I'm waiting for a second entry to give me more conviction in the setup. Here the second minute 15 fair value gap got respected. I market entered right there once we saw that bullish candle, and basically yeah, I put my stop loss to break even here, so I learned from my mistakes. But I didn't take profits. I should take profits when I see this minute 5 high getting swept 2 times and then a displacement down. That's when I should react on the price and take my profits and just close the trade in a nice little profit. Also, I should not just look for any market maker buy or sell models when I see them, because yes, maybe this is a pivot, maybe this is a market maker buy model consolidation, so the target for the trade, but we are still in a bearish order flow in the high time frame bearish market, so I should not focus on these reversal trades. I should focus on market maker buy and sell models if they are aligning with the buys, and here it's just like we are just retracing to the 0.5 of this range, and so yeah, good trade, waiting for conviction, but not on the right side of the market, I think, and I didn't take profits when I needed to. The next trade was this one. Yeah, at this point it just got worse. I was just looking for any opportunity I could trade, and here like it looks good, just an entry on a fair value gap, and basically we had swept those hour 4 highs, so I was just expecting price to go down, but we were still in a bullish market, so this could just have been a retracement, and I should really focus again on trading the trend. This is just a rushed entry, literally just a fair value gap entry after seeing R4 buy side getting swept, and I was just way too greedy, targeting the lows when I should not, because we are still in a bullish market. So patience. Last trade was this one. Again, same thing, the draw on liquidity here was also taking out, so even a worse trade than the trade before. Just hoping that this was the market maker sell model top and that we just could go lower, but again we were still inside this 0.5 of this range, so a bad entry. If the entry was right here, it would have been better, but here also the draw on liquidity got taken out and just not enough structure. So I'm back at break even on my Finite account. You see right here an active funded metrics, $50K, $160. So yeah, I was up like 2K, so I could have requested a payout, but I got too greedy, I got too impatient, and this is the lesson I pay. I got 2 beautiful trades in the beginning of the week, so I should have just closed the week right there, but no, I was too greedy and I took all of these bad setups when I know these are not A+ setups, and these are the ones that will make me profitable. But still, I keep being impatient. I still keep just seeing every opportunity I can, and I'm just feeling hungry for a trade. So this weekend I fine-tuned my trading system. It's really looking good. I really begin to like my trading system, but again, I was not following my rules here. Here I was actually following my rules, so that's why there were good trades. I was waiting for enough structure. This is the most important thing for me this week. I need to be patient and wait for structure, and with structure I mean just so much confluences, so much things aligning that it just feels like a good trade. Like you know when you take a good trade, right? When I took this trade, just the fair value gap entry, I know this was not a good trade, but I just was focused on money, and I shouldn't be focused on money to grow the account, because I feel like this week I was just focusing on proving everyone that I can get my first payout on my Finite account, right? But that shouldn't be the goal. My goal should be just to focus on the decisions that will get me that payout, right? So those really disciplined trading habits, following my rules, having a strict risk management. I changed my trade management, putting my stop to break even as soon as possible, my risk management plan. I'm gonna make a video next week about that. That's really gonna preserve my capital. I really feel that I'm in my last step of becoming profitable. I know the technicals, I know the psychology. I just need to follow my rules, my risk management, and wait for the best of the best setups that the market will give me. Not taking a lot of trades now, only playing those A+ setups. I have a list of my A+ setups. I just need to be patient. Patience is literally the last step, and I feel so good. Even though I lost 2K on a potential payout this week. But why I feel good is because I know I'm in my last step to becoming profitable. Just waiting for my entire trading plan to play out, and then hitting that buy or sell, but now I'm just too impatient and not waiting for enough structure. I fine-tuned my trading system. I feel like this is the one. I'm not going to change anything from now. What I'm going to focus more on next week is also just trading during specific times, so only during Q2 and Q4 of London and New York session. Therefore, I know that the market conditions are great if there's not like a red news folder day, and therefore like I'm trading in the best possible market conditions. So yeah, this was my week, good or bad depending on how you look at it, because I learned a ton again, and I'll see you guys next week to kill the markets. Let's go.